Check 1, 2, check, check, check. Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Southland Co-op Center in Assiniboia. My name is JD Houghton, here to bring you all the play-by-play action for tonight's Game 2 League Final game between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pats. We are out of the Moose Jaw Event Center due to the curling, and the Southland Co-op Center, which is jam full here tonight, has welcomed us here for Game 2 and hopefully Game 4 if we win here tonight. Warriors come in down 1-0 in the series, and they will be looking to tie that up and force a Game 4 back here in Assiniboia on Saturday. That's a 7:30 puck drop at the Southland Co-op Center. Let's get to the starting lineups. We'll start with the Regina Pat Canadians. At center will be number 19, Maddox Schultz. On his wings, number 13, Chase Surcan, and number 26, Ryan Ulmer. On defense will be number 5, Dane Mansway, and number 23, Eli Johnson. And starting in net, making his 8th appearance in the playoffs, it will be Taylor Tabashny. It comes in with a 6-1 record, 1 shutout, 1.86 goals against average, and a .933 save percentage. And now the South Country Equipment starting lineup for your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Starting at center will be number 19, Brennan Brown. On his wings, number 91, Ryan Gibbs, and number 27, Max Fiesel. And it will be Wade Franks, the local boy from just south here of Assiniboia. And that's Wade Franks. And then on defense, number 94, Hudson Sayers from Edam, Saskatchewan. Starting in nets will be Luke McKechnie. His 11th appearance, comes in with a 6-4-0-1 record, 2.25 goals against average, and a .915 save percentage. And in Game 1, the Warriors lost 2-1 to Regina. That was in the Queen City. Maddox Schultz with the game winner with about 6.5 minutes left in that game, and that was a power play goal. And it was Jonas Severson, the goal to tie the game in the second period, his 10th of the playoffs. And Brennan Brown got the party started for the Warriors in the first period with his 7th of these playoffs and his first point. The assist to Carson Park and Gage Nagel, and the Warriors fell 2-1. And the Warriors making their way out onto the ice, and we're about ready here for puck drop at the Southland Co-op Center in beautiful Assiniboia, Saskatchewan. What a great rink this is to host Game 2 of this best-of-5 league final series. Moose Jaw looking to get this series tied. And Game 3 will be on Thursday in Regina at the Cooperators Arena. That's a 7:30 puck drop in the Queen City. And we are moments away from puck drop here, folks, in front of a sold out, maybe not sold out, but a packed house in Assiniboia. 50-50s at $5,600. And the fans are ready to blow this roof off. A lot of fans driving down from Moose Jaw area to come watch, support the Warriors here on a Wednesday or a Tuesday night. 2 fan buses. And we are getting to our national anthem, and then we'll get puck drop right away here, folks. And there you have it, folks. The national anthem has been sung. And the only thing left to do on a Tuesday night in Assiniboia, Saskatchewan is drop the puck for Game 2 of this best-of-5 league final series between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians here at the Southland Co-op Center. My name is JD Houghton, here to bring you all the coverage of today's game. 50-50 at over $5,700 already. I know I would love to walk home with half of that right now. I know the number is going to get bigger. It's expected to get over 10,000. And it's great to be in this rink. We appreciate Assiniboia opening up their arena to us. And we are excited to play our home games here in Assiniboia. Brendan Brown, Maddox Schultz going to take this face-off. And we will get underway shortly. And we're going to have to redo that face-off here. And puck is dropped, and we are underway. And Wade Franks back near side corner. He's going to put it up the boards. Max Fiesel is just going to get it out. And here's Brennan Brown on Eli Johnson, and that will be icing, yes. And we are 13 seconds into this first period, which is brought to you by Veroba's Family Restaurant. And it is still scoreless, but a face-off coming in the Warrior end. Luke McKechnie was huge in that Game 1 against Regina. I think they put it at 38 shots he faced, so he made 36 saves. And off the draw, it's going to be Brown, Sayers, Fiesel, Gibbs, and Franks out there. And Schultz, Ulmer, and Serkan still. And that shot is going to go wide of the net. Hudson Sayers, hit there by Serkan, comes to Ulmer. That's going to be rimmed around the top of the board. Schultz, left side. His shot, and that's going to go wide. Comes right side to Johnson. Johnson shoots, and that's tipped wide off the stick of Sayers. Schultz from a sharp angle off a body, and Wade Franks near side. Warriors a little bit sluggish here in this first period. Sayers is going to bring the puck near side. Has a little space. Now off the boards. Hits a kind of an unlucky bounce, and here's Maddox Schultz taking that away in the neutral zone. Schultz's shot, and that's going to go wide all the way to Ryan Gibbs. Gibbs has the puck. Nice spinorama at the Regina blue line. That's going to be flipped out. And McIver is going to touch up. That's going to be an offside. We're 1 minute and 5 seconds into this hockey game. We're still scoreless. Warriors are going to change things up now. It is Dykart, Nagel, Lesperance, McIver, and Tyler Hudek. And Severson, Klapik, and Mel out there. And that face-off won by the Warriors. McIver over to Hudek. And now Nagel leaves it for Lesperance. Cross ice for Dykart, and he had an opportunity in the high slot. Puck's going to come out of the zone. In front here of the timekeeper's box below me. Nagel coughs that up. Cooper Bratton now to Klapik. Rink side for Boston Tate. That's just going to be shot in off the stick of Hudek right to McIver. And that's going to go high off the glass. Gloved by Lesperance. He's going to dump that in. Gloved right circle by Tate in his own end. Brings it out in the neutral zone. Near side pass for Severson. And now here come the Warriors. Dykart brings it in right wing side. Dykart gets hit as he was falling. Still able to somehow keep that puck. Park, good work. Right corner on Severson. And Park slowed down by Tate. Severson up the boards. And Mel just going to get that out. Namath chucks it down into the Regina end. Bratton over to his D partner Tate. Now near side, Severson through the neutral zone. Johnston coming off the bench trying to give him take that puck away. And that pass taken away by the Warriors by Charlie Namath. Now Osberg with Park, 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2 with Johnston. And that shot into the glove there of Taylor Tabashniak. And we are going to have a face-off. We are 2:20 into this first period, folks. And it will be left side, or right side, excuse me, of Tabashniak, Park, Johnston, Osberg, Namath, and Hockness. And Reed Bichard going to take the draw against Park. It's going to be one back to Dane Mansway. Mansway up the boards, Dundas. Now Namath. Osberg can get it, finds Hockness at his own blue line. Park to Johnston. Trying to get that puck deeper in the Regina zone. Bichard gets it out, and Hockness is going to throw that in. Tabashnik's just going to set it there for Ryan Clark. Park on him, the lone Moose Jaw defender, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. Now a foot race for they say no. No, the icing has been called off. So, and that's going to go down on McKechnie, and he will cover up with 2:55 in. And it's going to be a face-off in the Moose Jaw zone. And Brown, Pinnell, out there with Noah Thule. Bichard takes the draw against Brown, and Sayers and Franks on D. Brown tied up. It's going to come near side to Sayers. Now Pinnell. That's going to go between his legs. Warriors, though, able to get it out. Eli Johnston gets hit by Thule. Still has the puck at his own blue line. Now Brown. And he gets hung up with Cash Lanigan and taken down. Now here's Eli Johnson. Dundas has that puck go between his legs. No icing, they say. Sayers near side. Franks is going to help out. And Dundas, a high hit there on Wade Franks. Here's an AP, number 34. That goes off the boards and up into the crowd and out of play. So we're going to have a face-off. It looks, I think, still in the neutral zone. And 16:29 left in this first period. Shots 1-1 on the Great West Tire shot clock. Having some issues with his digital scoreboard before today's action, but I think they got it all figured out. And it will be Osberg, Fiesel, Gibbs, Namath, and Hudek out there. Schultz is going to center. Bowen. And Nathan Gardner. Namath at the red line. Fanned on that dumping attempt, and we got offside. They're saying. So face-off will come back in the neutral zone here at the Southland Co-op Center. Again, my name is JD Houghton here to bring you Game 2 of this league final between your Winmar Warriors and Osberg on the draw against Maddox Schultz. Comes near side, Cooper Bratton. He's going to get that down. They're going to say no icing. McKechnie leaves it for Hudek. Hudek, he's tied up there by Bowen. Aggressive forecheck left side. Now McIver trying to bring it near side. Gardner takes down McIver. Hudek has Schultz on him, able to get it into the neutral zone off the stick of Gibbs. Now Fiesel almost had the puck behind Tate. Now Gibbs trying to keep it in. Can't. Comes back to McIver. Schultz on McIver. Now it's going to be flipped to Gibbs, trying to feed it to Fiesel. And now they're battling for it. It's going to come back in the Moose Jaw zone. And McIver gets it from his goaltender. Merrick McIver, Kelowna Rockets draft pick, and Laurent Ice Wolves. Near side, Namath. Johnson. Left corner, now over to Mansway, up to Serkan, right wing boards. And Severson comes away with that puck. Now 2-on-2. Jonas Severson. He's going to stop left half boards. And his pass cut off there by Gage Nagel. Now Charlie Namath off the boards to Dykart. And Eli Johnson taking out Carson Dykart. Mansway. Left side. And Ulmer finds Severson. That's going to get past Namath. Tried the hip check on Severson. Now Severson with it. Tried to center it. Comes back to Mansway. Left circle, a shot. Stopped there by McKechnie. Now it's in the feet. Good work there by Namath to get that puck over the left wing boards. Ulmer below the goal line. And comes to Severson. His pass in front to Serkan went off his stick. As Serkan was all by himself. Now Jonas Severson has Namath on him. Regina here, 14:35 left in this first period. Have controlled most of this first period. Now Severson, his shot blocked, and Dykart able to get that out. Dane Mansway at the red line, just going to bring it back, has Nagel on him. Mansway off the boards, grabbed by L'Esperance. That's in the body there of Serkan. Now Serkan lost it. Serkan, his shot, and Klapik, a big save. Robbed by Luke McKechnie on the near post. What a stop there by Moose Jaw's goaltender. What a stop there by Luke McKechnie. 14-14 left in this first period. Regina 3-1 are the shots in favor of the Pat Seas. Johnston with Park, Osberg, Franks, and Sayers. And Klapik's going to take the draw. And it's going to come near side to Hudson Sayers. Sayers off the boards. And that's going to go down for icing. Clark on it. He's going to touch up, so we're going to have a face-off back in Moose Jaw's zone. And we are 5:53 into this first period, still scoreless in game one. And Klapik on the draw against Maxon Johnston. And that is going to come near side. Bratton, a long shot. That's way wide. Comes Ryan Clark, left point. Now down low to Klapik, below the goal line. And now good work there by Wade Franks. He kicks it up. And Park off the glass. And Ryan Clark is going to throw that down. Gets hit while he dumps it in. And Bratton, long shot. Stopped there by McKechnie. They're jamming away at it. And now some pushing and shoving. Warriors having a little bit of a tough time getting the puck out of their own zone here. And Warriors going to change things up. It will be Thule, Brown, Hudek, McIver, and Osberg out there against Schultz, Lanigan, and Dundas. Tate and an AP. So Brown and Schultz going to take this draw right side of Luke McKechnie. And Brown on the draw against Schultz, and Dundas and Hudek asked to move back as they're encroaching into the circle. Schultz, Brown going to redo it. Tate right side, his shot through a screen. And Dundas, his shot blocked by a Moose Jaw defender. And Osberg into the neutral zone. That's going to go in. Tabashniak, right side of his goaltender, or his net. And kept in by Hudek. Down low to Thule. Thule in front. Brown had it, but the Warriors couldn't get it. And Dundas pokes that puck in front of Hudek, and he gets hit. Regina's trying to lay the body here. And McIver on it against Tate. Osberg waiting for that puck. Thule battling behind Tabashniak. Comes to Osberg, and he's just trying to put that in on his backhand. And he didn't get all of that one. And the face-off's going to be left side of Taylor Tabashniak. 50-50s at 62-90 here in the Southland Co-op Center. 13:01 remaining first period. Gibbs, Pennell, Hawkness, Brown, and Namath out there. And Brown's going to take the draw against Schultz. And Schultz gets waved out. And Lanigan is going to win it to Mansway. Up to Schultz. He gets past Hawkness. Now in the middle to Dundas. Dundas to Schultz. Good play there by the Warriors. Johnston is shot, and that's going to go wide. Mansway at his own blue line. Grabbed there by Gibbs. And that's a penalty on Dundas on Charlie Namath. I think that's going to be a 4. And now some pushing and shoving here at the Warriors' blue line. Dundas is down. And Charlie Namath is going to go to the box. And it looks like Dundas is back on his feet, so I imagine this is going to be a 4-minute power play for Regina. And coming in, they have a lethal power play, 18 power play goals. And at 34.62%, Moose Jaw's PK's first at 87.10. Warriors PK on Sunday was 3 for 5. Jonas Severson and Maddox Schultz both getting power play goals. So that's a 4-minute power play for Regina. So a big kill here. Johnston, Thule, Franks, and Hudek out there against Schultz, Severson, Mel, Serkan, and Johnson. And so Thule and Schultz going to take this draw. Very good power play Regina has, but Moose Jaw's PK has been very good. And Johnson, left point, over to Serkan. Serkan back to Johnson. Johnson to Serkan, left side, now down to Mel. And that's going to be grabbed by Severson. Now Mel, up the boards, near side, Serkan. Johnson, right side. 12:20 remaining, first period. And we got And Schultz over. And Frank's trying to slow him down. And that's going to be offside on Regina. So the Warriors able to catch a break there. And they're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. 27 seconds has expired on this 4-minute knee penalty to Charlie Namath. 12-12 remaining first period. Big penalty kill here for the Warriors. They got to dig deep here. Brown, Osberg, Hudek, and Franks. Now Brown on it. They're going to win it in the neutral zone. Chase Surkans is going to bring that back. Now Mel. And Hudek is just going to dump that down the ice. Now 40 seconds has expired. So still 3:20 remaining on this knee penalty. And Surkan to Severson, dumps that in, goes off a body. I think the linesman, and Sayers is going to feather it over to McIver. Past him, Schultz up top, Johnson. Johnson rolls to the middle. He's going to hold on it, walks in, shoots, stopped, and the puck's loose, and it's going to be covered up by Luke McKechnie. Exactly a minute has expired. Luke McKechnie, been big here in this first period for his team. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. Sorry about the issues earlier. Wi-Fi is not the greatest here, so I ended up doing it on my hotspot, so hopefully it's working out. Face-off right side of McKechnie. It will be Nagel, Sayers, McIver, and Thule out there. Schultz, or Lanigan now out there. And McIver to Thule. That's going to go down the ice. On to Bashniak. And that's going to get good work there by Gage Nagel. Nice work. Nagel, a shot, and that's going to go over the net, hit a stick. Good work by Gage Nagel. Almost getting the Warriors a 1-0 lead here. And Boston Tate, left side. Now it's going to be brought in by Ulmer. And Dundas, left wing corner. 2:26 remaining. Now Johnston. Now over to Thule. Thule, now to Johnston. He shoots, and that's a glove save. What a shorthanded opportunity by the Warriors. And Tabashniak. And we got a holding penalty on the Pat Canadians, so we're going to play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. And then Regina is still going to be on 18 seconds of power play time, so that is going to be Klapik with the hold. So the Warriors are able to evade the 4-minute penalty kill. So we're going to play 4-on-4 for a full 2 minutes. And then it will be 18 seconds of power play time still for Regina. So Brown, Franks, Gibbs, Hudek, and Tate is going to come out. Severson, Schultz. And it will be Johnson, Gibbs, Brown, Franks, and Hudek. And that puck comes near side. Johnson, he's just going to roll back into his own zone. And Johnson, near side of his goaltender. Johnson looking to Severson, and that's going to go past Hudek, and that will be icing on Regina. 10:40 remaining first period. Still scoreless. Shots 5-4 for the Pat Canadians Warriors. Good job on the penalty kill. Maxon Johnson with a good look. And the faceoff will be blocker side. Still Brown, Franks, Gibbs, and Hudek. And Brown on the draw, trying to tie up Schultz. And it comes to Bratton. And Bratton looks up ice. Leaves it for Severson. Jonas Severson gets around Brown. Severson brings it in. Nice work, a shot. And that goes over the net. Far side of Luke McKechnie. And Brown is going to hit Severson from behind, and that's going to be a penalty. And so now the Warriors are going to go to back to the penalty kill. It's going to be a 4-on-3 power play. And I'm not sure if they're just going to call this a board or not. And they're just giving them a 2, so we're going to play. It's going to be 4-on-4 now. Or 4-on-3, excuse me, for I think 1 minute and 21 seconds. And then it will be a 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. So a big penalty kill here. That's going to be won by Thule all the way to the line, and it's going to come out. Johnson has it. It's going to be Thule, Franks, and Hawkness out there. Schultz. And Hawkness is going to get that down. And we got a minute left. 4-on-3. We're 9:55 remaining in this first period. And we got offside on Regina, so we have a face-off in the neutral zone. 9:53 left, first period. 56 seconds left of 4-on-3. Then it will be a very brief 5-on-3 power play. Be 18 seconds of 5-on-3, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 after that for about a minute and 10 seconds. So Severson to Johnson, Osberg, Franks, and Hudek out there. Severson up top to Schultz, back to Severson, now to Schultz. Schultz, right side, Serkan, now Severson. He shoots, and that's blocked in front. Puck comes up top to Serkan, now Schultz. Schultz to Severson, one-timer and a big save by Luke McKechnie with the right pad. And now Severson to Schultz, one-timer and the glove by Luke McKechnie. Trying to go for the one-timer in the high slot. Luke McKechnie makes the save. And the face-off left side, Thule, Hudek, and McIver out there. Schultz, Serkan, and Severson. Still the forwards. And Thule. He's just trying to get that out. Comes back to Johnson. Top of the blue line, left side to Schultz. Down to Severson, and a stop there by McKechnie as Severson's trying that trademark move, trying to bring it to his backhand and go upstairs. And we're still scoreless with 9:18 remaining in period one. Last 3-4 minutes. There's been some penalties on both sides. Charlie Namath still has 39 seconds left of that 4-minute Neen penalty he took. Johnson to the middle, Serkan. Now to Schultz. Schultz shoots, and that's off the crossbar. How did that get through? Through a screen and hit the crossbar. And that went between the legs of Thule, and McKechnie had a screen. Osberg, Hudek, and Franks out there. Severson, Schultz, and Serkan are still out there on this power play. One back, Johnson. He walks in. Over to Schultz, and that's past him. Finds Severson. Now we're a quick 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. Serkan to Johnson. Now Schultz, a shot. That's stopped by McKechnie. And Schultz with it. Schultz over to Serkan. Serkan walks in, shoots, and that's blocked. Serkan keeps it in, though. Now Severson left circle. Flips it over to Johnson. Now we're 5-on-4 for 15 seconds. Johnson right circle. He shoots, and that's off the crossbar. Severson, left half boards, leaves it for Schultz. Schultz back to Johnson. Johnson to Schultz. Schultz shoots, and that's blocked, and that's going to do it. Warriors kill it off. 8:15 left, and the Warriors kill off a 4-on-3, a 5-on-3, and a 5-on-4. That should bring some momentum to them. Brennan Brown's out of the box. Bouchard brings it in. Goes left side. And Bouchard loses the puck. And Warriors are going to go to a power play. That's going to go down the ice. And they call it icing. 7:52 left here in the first period. The Warriors are going to go to the Moose Jaw Carpet One Floor and Home power play. And it looks like it's going to be number 28, Cash Lanigan, going to the box. So the face-off, because it was an icing, And it's going to be L'Esperance, Gibbs, Dykart, Sayers, and Osberg out there on this power play. Warriors, though, do have to start in the neutral zone on their side of center. Osberg has Klapik on him. Now up to Sayers. Drops it back. Osberg, aggressive for PK here, and Osberg's going to get the puck. Nice work. Now to L'Esperance. L'Esperance goes to Ryan Gibbs. And that's going to go down the ice. Bichard around the board, stopped there by Sayers. Warriors can set things up now. Gibbs with Klapik on him, and that's going to be shoveled out. Dykart is going to get it to Osberg. Osberg looks back at his own blue line now. Osberg with it. Over to L'Esperance. L'Esperance to Osberg. 1:15 remaining in this power play for the Warriors. Osberg to Gibbs. And Osberg's going to go after it on Bichard. Out front! And that stopped there by Klapik. What a play there by Kieran Osberg. A minute left in this Moose Jaw Carpet One Floor and Home power play. 6:50 left in period one. Osberg. Now to Dykart. Dykart to L'Esperance. Down to Dykart. Has Johnson on him. Over to Ryan Gibbs. Gibbs to Dykart. Dykart has L'Esperance in front of the net. Feathers it up top to McIver. McIver, left circle. McIver looks, and that goes off a body right to Gardner and down the ice. McKechnie with 25 seconds left is going to leave it for Merrick McIver. Now Park to Nagel, the hometown kid from Mossbank. Brings it over. Now Fiesel. Fiesel up top, 10 seconds left. One-timer! That's going to be gloved there by Tabashniak. And we got exactly 6 minutes left in period one, 8 seconds left in this Warriors power play. I think that was their first shot of this power play. Shots 8-5 on the Great West Tire shot clock. And Nagel, Park, Franks, Namath, and Brown out there. Schultz, Severson, the forwards with Tate Mansway. And Gage Nagel out there against Maddox Schultz. And Nagel on the draw. It's going to be one. Namath. That's going to be one to Brown. Brown has it. Franks. Down to Park. Now Brown. Brown scores! Brennan Brown gives the Warriors a 1-0 lead with 5:45 remaining! What a shot by Brennan Brown, top glove! And the Warriors have a 1-0 lead at about the same time they did in game one. The same guy with Brennan Brown with his first or his second of this series, 8th of the playoffs. And here we go, Warriors up 1-0 just as that power play expired. Just walked right in. And Johnston, Pennell, Fiesel, Sayers, and McIver. Tate off the draw is going to dump it in. Ulmer. And Fiesel trying to get it in. Max and Johnston dumps that in deep. Tabashniak out there. He's going to leave it for Tate. Pennell trying to get to him. Goes over right side. Now a stretch pass. Ulmer able to beat out the icing. Sayers. He gets hit. Johnston loses the puck. Bichard holds it near side boards. 5 minutes left, first period. Brennan Brown gives the Warriors a 1-0 lead. And Reed Bichard. That goes left side. Number 34, easy save there by McKechnie. And a pass out in front to no one. And Max Fiesel gets it into the neutral zone. Johnson from Bichard. Now Ulmer. And a big hit there by Max Fiesel near side boards. And that they're going to call a penalty. And it's going to be Carson Dykart taking the penalty. So moments after the Warriors scored, they're going to take their third penalty of this period. And Reed Bouchard slow to get up. So, Warriors, who are 2 for 2 on the penalty kill.
Give him one for driving.
And the linesman, and they're gonna take him.
Oh, he quit pretending.
Ryan Hodgins not liking the call. He's got to the box for embellishment. So we're no power play for Regina.
He'll be out next shift. He's just acting.
So 4:37 left in this first period. Brendan Brown with the only goal. Shots are 8-6 in favor of the Pat Canadians. And they're going to take Reed Bouchard to the box. 4:37 remaining. So we're going to play 5-on-5. And you know, these two teams do not like each other. Been Trans-Canada rivals. Same as in the Western Hockey League. Fans cheering to Bouchard going to the box. And the faceoff will come in the Moose Jaw zone. Right side of Luke McKechnie. And Brown, L'Esperance, Hudek, Franks, and Gibbs out there. Schultz, Serkan, Severson. And Severson and Brendan Brown going to take this draw. Both going to serve 2 minutes. And after a lengthy stoppage of play, we're going to play some hockey here at the Southland Co-op Center. Face-off won by the Warriors. Hudek back to Franks. Now up to Gibbs. Gibbs gets poke checked there by Severson, and that's going to be dumped in. McKechnie has Schultz on him. That's going to come near side boards to L'Esperance. And Schultz with the puck. That's going to be poke check. Good work there by Keaton L'Esperance. And Schultz has it over his own blue line with Serkan on his right wing. And that's offside on Regina. 4:07 remaining, a 1-0 lead for your Warriors over the Regina Pat Canadians in game 1 here of this Sask Male U18 AAA Hockey League final. Two of the best teams in the regular season going toe-to-toe in the playoffs. Warriors down 1-0 in the series, looking to get this series tied here on a Tuesday night in Assiniboia, Saskatchewan. And Gibbs able to get the puck off the stick of Serkan. Hudek up the ice, no icing. Johnson, right side of Tabashniak. Johnson curls back, Brown on him. Now to Clark. Clark, rink side pass, Schultz. 2 in front of him. And Franks to Brown. Able to take that pass on his skates and bring it to his stick. That's going to be flipped in. 3:40 remaining first period. Johnson right side. And that will go off some sticks and right to Ryan Clark. Front of Tabashniak. Clark near side Severson. Now L'Esperance is just going to alley-oop that. It's going to be gloved by Serkan. Right to Severson. Has Schultz with him. That's fired in. McKechnie can't get it. Has rolled the top of those boards. Schultz double teamed. And Nagel able to get it up. Good work there by Gage. Nagel and Schultz coming in on Kieran Osberg. Nagel, nice work. Shoots in. That goes through the crease. Nagel able to hold the puck there on Mansway. And the puck's covered. It looks like we're just going to have a whistle with 2:55 remaining. It's getting a little heated. Hey, Darwin? Darwin's a little further away from me than we are in Moose Jaw. There's a table in between us. Got our 50-50 tickets here ready to go. $50 worth. And the faceoff will come in the Regina zone right side of Tabashniak. Park, Osberg, Nagel, Hawkness, and Namath. $7,200 is the 50-50 here in the Southland Co-op Center. What a atmosphere. It is full. And Nagel, Park, Osberg, Hawkness, and Namath. Ulmer can't win the draw. Hockness plays it down deep. Grabbed there by Bratton. Bratton near side Lanigan. And Osberg able to keep that puck in his skates, but Regina able to get it out. And Namath back to Park, and that's going to be flipped in. Tate. And that pass fanned on, and now Park trying to get that from Tate. Good work there by Carson Park on Boston Tate. Jonah Pennell in there now. Lanigan, he gets hit there by Pennell, and Pennell's able to keep that puck. Now to Fiesel near side. Good work here by the Warriors. 2:15 remaining in this first period. And Park has it. He shoots. Goes through the blue paint. Now Namath. That's going to go all the way around. Tate has Fiesel. And Fiesel, good work. Far side boards. And in the skates now, Maxon Johnston, his shot off a stick. Goes right side. And Johnston couldn't get to it. And Hockness can't hold it in. Ulmer. And he goes into the bench. And now here's the Warriors. Fiesel drops it for Namath. Down to Fiesel. And Johnston has Clark on him. Good pressure here by the Warriors. 1:30 remaining. And Thule. Johnston with it. And he puts it up the boards. No one there. Warriors forced back. What a shift there by the Warriors. Klapik had Kanaz in front of the net. Cale Kanaz. Right point, Clark. He shoots, and that stopped. And Schultz! His shot goes over the net. And Brennan Brown. High off the glass. Dane Mansway. We're under a minute left here at the Southland Co-op Center. In this first period, Mansway gets it right side to Bashniak. Thule on him. Noah Thule trying to race after it. And that goes off the stick of Klapik right to Hudek. Off the boards, and the hit the linesman. And Bratton. And it's going to, Kanaz has his pocket picked, and that's going to be down the ice for icing, yes. They're down there. And the face-off left side of Tabashniak, 26.4 seconds left. And Carson Dykart will be Gibbs, L'Esperance, McIver, and Hudson Sayers. And on the draw, Gibbs over to McIver, and Gibbs able to, and he gets hit right in front of the penalty box. Warriors able to get it in deep. 15 seconds left. Kanaz right side. Kanaz gets hit by Dykart. L'Esperance up top. One-timer! And Dykart. And 3 seconds out in front, and McIver had his stick lifted, and that's going to do it here, folks. After 20 minutes here in Assiniboia, the Warriors have a 1-0 lead over the Regina Pat Canadians, as they did on Sunday, and they carry that over here to Assiniboia, and Brennan Brown's 8th of the playoffs, 2nd of the series, has Moose Jaw out in front, 1-0. Shots are 8-6 in favor of the Pat Canadians, but they trail 1-0. Well, my name is JD Houghton. We're going to take a short break and be back with second period action shortly. Swinmore Warriors Hockey right here on Facebook. Hey everybody, it's JD Houghton back with you to get this second period underway, which is brought to you by South Sask Bus Lines, the official bus line of your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. After 20 minutes, it is a 1-0 lead for the Warriors. It was Brennan Brown's second of the series, 8th of the. And here are your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. And as you probably heard through my microphone, the Warriors are back onto the ice. Shots on goal after 28-6 in favor of Regina. And it is a 1-0 lead for your Warriors. 3 on the PK. And 0 for 2 on the power play. Regina unable to obviously score on the man advantage. They had a 4-minute double minor. Or 4-minute power play, which got negated after a holding call. So we played 4-on-4, and then the Warriors took another penalty. So we played 4-on-3 for about 1 minute and 18 seconds. And then there was a brief 5-on-3 for Regina. Warriors were able to kill off both. And then they had a full 2-minute power play. And then right at the end of that, with about 5:45 remaining in the first period, Brendan Brown picking up his second of the series, just to Gage Nagel and Carson Park. Brown, Fiesel, Nagel, Sayers, and Franks out there to start this period. Schultz, Surkan, and Ulmer. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway in this second period from Assiniboia. Nagel, this puck's off his stick, and Surkan takes it away. And that one-timer by Schultz goes wide. And Brown gets it in. Pass, Mansway, Nagel goes after it. Comes to Brown, trying to kick it forward. Has Mansway on him. And Brown just going to cycle that down to Nagel. Nagel trying to shovel it over to Fiesel. Grabbed by Johnson, left side. He falls. That goes off his stick. Warriors trying to keep it in. And now here's Surkan with Schultz. That was close to being offside. Ulmer near side, sharp angle. And that's going to go off the boards. Dykart finds the neutral zone. Ryan Gibbs out there with Dykart and Fiesel, Franks and Sayers still, and Gibbs trying to get a full change. Lesperance now. That goes off a skate of Maddox Schultz, and I think near side of Hudek. Near side of Hudek at the red line. That's going to go down. We are over the red line. That's going to go down. We are over 1.5 minutes into this second period. Still over 1.5 minutes into this second period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Warriors. And Severson going to flip that near side. Klapik gets a stick on it. Now Hudek. He gets hit. Near side corner. Mel in front. And Severson. One-timer. And McKechnie able to make the save there. Severson was trying to squeak it through his pads. Warriors got to do a little bit more to clean up that. As in the second period, back in Regina on Sunday, it was mostly Regina pushing the pace of that period. And they've done it so far. They did it at the start of the game. And they're done it in the first minute and 50 seconds. And Severson against Johnston out there with Osberg, Park, Hawkness, and Namath. That's going to go off the stick high and then in and out of play. And we are going to have a face-off after that puck hit the netting. Severson with Klapik and Mel. Johnston and Severson going at it right side of Luke McKechnie. That's going to be one back. Bratton, long shot off the glove there of McKechnie. And Severson comes off the goal line. Up top, Bratton, right side. And that's going to be stopped in front. And here come the Warriors. Osberg, 2 ice for Osberg. His shot, and that goes over the net. That was a good play there by the Warriors. 2, and that goes in front of Severson. That's icing. And the Warriors are going to be able to change things up on their forward lines. Patenel with Franks and Sayers out there. Severson, Klapik, and Mel still out there for Regina. 17:39 remaining. Second period. Shots 11-7 for Regina. And on the draw, Severson's going to win that back. Bratton up the near side boards. Klapik goes over to his D partner, Cooper Bratton. That's going to be fired in near side. Hudson Sayers, Portland Winterhawks draft pick and signed player. And Pinnell gets hit by Lanigan. on the near side boards. Now Brown out with it. Rink side for Thule at the red line. Now Sayers, a shot tipped, and that's stopped there by Tabashny. A good tip by Jonah Pennell in front of the net. That gets past Franks. A lot of family and friends in the crowd for Wade Franks. And Klapik takes that off the stick of Sayers in front, and that goes past everybody. Number 34 is back for it. 16:50 remaining. Second period. And Hudek at the red line. Over the stick of Brown. Now Lanigan on it. Lanigan gets shoved there by Sayers. Hudek. That puck's taken away. Bichard out front. Dundas was tied up. Puck rolls past the near side post. Now that pass, that centering pass taken away by Fiesel. Now Max Fiesel up the ice. And Tabashniak out to play it. Comes near side. Lanigan trying to get it. Kept in. Good work there by Tyler Hudek. He has it below the goal line. Now it comes near side. Cash Lanigan. Back over to Eli Johnson, left corner. And he's able to get the puck past Max Fiesel. And Johnson to Dundas. Reed, Bichard, and Hudek going after it. Hudek on Bichard. McIver up the boards. Tate there to grab it and hold it in. Dundas left side of the Warriors net. Pinned there by Hudek. McIver in there. Now McIver comes away with it. Comes out to Fiesel. Dykart with Nagel, who has the puck. Engage Nagel. That's just going to be gloved. Goes off his stick there. The defender. Appreciate all those tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. My name is JD Houghton here up in the broadcast concourse, you should say. Face off right side. There'll be Lesperance, Gibbs, and Osberg, Namath, and Hawkness. Going to take the draw. And comes back to Maddox Schultz, left side. And that's going to be flipped out. Namath just going to kick that Johnson up to Gardner. Now Namath back to Hawkness. To Osberg, and that was almost taken away there by Bowen. Good work there by Lesperance, top of his own zone. Able to bring the puck up. Keaton Lesperance driving to the net. He's going to bring it near side. Nice work. And Namath just throws it far or near post. Osberg trying to get a stick on it. Good work there. Hawkness gets shoved. And upended there. Comes to Lesperance, near side boards. Lesperance down to Gibbs. His pass hits a stick as Osberg now playing D. And Osberg out there on defense, and that shot goes off his stick. And up into the netting and out of play. 14:46 now remaining second period. And the faceoff will come near side of Luke McKechnie. And face-off left side of McKechnie, Severson. And Brown, Park, Franks, Sayers, and Johnston out there. Severson going to take the draw with Ulmer and Serkan. Franks has Serkan time. And Sayers in his skates. He's going to hold on to it. Hudson Sayers, far side of his goaltender. Off the glass. And comes near side, Serkan. Ulmer. And we got a delayed penalty. Serkan is shot, and that's stopped. And Sayers is going to touch up, and that's going to be a penalty. Brendan Brown going to the box. So it will be Brown. He's going to serve 2 minutes for the cross check. So Warriors are going to the PK. They're 0 for 3, or 3 for 3, excuse me. Game up. And it will be Hudek, Franks, Thule, and Johnston. Schultz, Severson, Mel out there. Serkan right point. Johnson near side. And it will be. And Schultz gets it. Up top to Serkan. Now Schultz. Serkan right side. Now Johnson. Johnson right side for Schultz. Schultz has Severson backdoor. And now Serkan in front. Good block there by Franks. And that's going to go down the ice. Now 1:40 remaining in this power play. It's Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill for the Warriors. Severson rink side, double back. Now up top, Johnson. Back to Schultz. Him and Johnson are going to rotate. Schultz and Serkan going to rotate. Schultz over to Serkan in the middle. Now Johnson, left dot, walks in, shoots, scores! Eli Johnson is going to get Regina tied up in this hockey game. That's going to be a power play goal. Regina's first of this hockey game. And for Eli Johnson, that's going to be his fourth of the playoffs. And I think Luke McKechnie got a piece of that one. So Warriors coming back onto the ice after Brennan Brown comes out of the penalty box. And it will be Dykart, Nagel, Fiesel, McIver, and Namath. Shots 13-9, 13:38 remaining in this second period. Regina has just tied it up. Eli Johnson's fourth of the playoffs. And McKechnie off the boards. Bratton to Bichard, and his pass cut off there by Nagel. Through the middle to Fiesel. And that is, they're going to call it icing. And it's going to come back into the Moose Jaw. Moose Jaw, if they want to keep a lead in this game, they got to stop taking penalties. I know it's tough. But the power play, Regina has not scored a 5-on-5 goal. All 3 goals now in this series have been on the power play. And at number 34, shot! And that's over the net. Johnson get to the blue line. Johnson still with it. And stop there, Nagel. Over to McIver. Stick there of Dykart. On Regina, so they're gonna have a neutral zone face-off. 12:43 left, second period. 13-9 are the shots. Regina been able to tie it up. They did the same thing on Sunday in the Queen City, tying up the game on a power play. And Pennell, Osberg, and Brown, Franks and Sayers. And Schultz, Klapik. And it looks like number 22, Logan Mell. That's going to go in. McKechnie can't hold it. And Franks. And Brown in there. It's going to come near side for Sayers. Hudson Sayers. That's going to try to find Osberg. They call it no icing. Osberg able to take that puck away. Gets it near side, Pennell. And over to Brown. Brown has Schultz on him. Pennell comes in and grabs that puck. Pennell along the far side boards. Brown in there now. Schultz trying to get the puck from Brown. Can't. And that's going to be cut off there by Bratton. Now Klapik. Drops it for Schultz. His cross-ice pass. Grabbed there by Cooper Bratton. Now Pennell allows Osberg to grab the puck. Now near side. Pennell couldn't take it. Sayers battling with Klapik. Puck rolls back to Mansway. Now Dane Mansway with speed down the left wing side. Gets hit. Loses the puck. And here's Maxon Johnston with Jonah Pennell, Kieran Osberg, Wade Franks, and Hudson Sayers. And Lesperance and Hudek come out. Klapik loses the puck, and good work there by Ryan Gibbs. Able to get that puck deep, take that puck away from Mansway. And Hudek over to Namath. Able to hold the line. Lesperance going for it near side corner. And that goes high up. Hudek finds Johnston. His shot stopped there by Tabashniak, and we got a face-off and a whistle with 10:56 left in this second period. Shots 13-10 for the Pat Canadians, and we are tied at 1 between the league's top 2 teams in the regular season. Gibbs, Lesperance, Johnston, Namath, and Hudek Severson going to come out and take the draw here against Ryan Gibbs. Severson wins it to Johnson. He rims it, and that's in the skates there of L'Esperance. Now Gibbs. Quickly back are the Warriors. Gibbs a shot, and that's off the body there of Johnson. Hudek pinching, and back to help him is Namath. Glove by Tate. Tate brings it in right side. Tate, long shot off a stick, and McKechnie is just going to cover that one up with 10:32 now remaining in the second period. And the face-off coming deep in the Moose Jaw zone. Glove side of McKechnie, Franks, McIver, Thule, Brown, and Osberg out there. Severson, Schultz, Serkan. Top line here. And Brown and Severson going at it. And Brown's going to get waived. Here's Osberg to take this draw against Jonas Severson. And on the draw, McIver. Back to Franks. Now up to Thule. That's going to... And that's going to be icing as it thought it went off the stick of Brennan Brown. .10:24 left, second period. Face-off left side. Moose Jaw's goaltender, Luke McKechnie. Thule going to take this draw against Schultz. And Serkan right behind him, top of the circle. And that's going to be one back Schultz. Now to number 34. His shot. And that's off a body. Doesn't get through to McKechnie. Rinkside pass for Osberg. And try to find Brown at the Regina blue line. And here's Severson back. Johnson. Eli Johnson over his own blue line. Passes it to Serkan off his skate. And now McKechnie is going to play it right to Severson. And he falls. McIver is going to pick up the puck. Now to Thule, and that's taken away. Schultz over to Serkan, and that bounces over his stick. Eli Johnson on his side of center now. At his own blue line, going to pass it up to Severson. Severson. His backhand's going to leave the playing surface and should have it will become in the neutral zone. 9:34 left. Second period. This second period brought to you by South Sask Bus Lines. Official bus line of your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Now over halfway through this hockey game. Nagel, Park, and Dykart with Sayers and Namath. Bishard, Dundas, Lanigan on the draw. And Tate's going to bring it into the Moose Jaw zone. On his backhand, shoved there by Franks. Good work. Dykart off the boards right to Sayers. Now near side for Nagel. And Bishard tried the reverse hit. Nagel's able to come away with the puck. Here's Gage Nagel. Over to Carson Dykart. Dykart. His shot blocked. And Namath keep it in. Namath. That's Brad. And it's going to come to Nagel. Nagel out front, and Dykart had a chance. Park is able to hold it in. Carson Park. And Nagel on as Bishard able to keep that puck. Nagel a shot. Sticked away by Tabashniak. And Dundas. He's comes to Bratton now. At his goal line. Park. Good stick check there. Had Pennell. And Park sharp angle. Dykart there now. Sayers hold it in. Now over to Park. Park a shot, and that's off a body. Comes out in front. And Sayers, good work. Sayers a shot, and that's blocked. Now to Hudek, and that's blocked. And that's going to go all the way down the ice. That will be an icing. Good pressure by the Warriors with 8:06, I should say, left in the second period. They're buzzing. Yeah, just a water. Thank you. 8:06 left. Osberg, Gibbs, Fiesel, Hudek, and McIver. And Tate, right side. Off the boards. Right to Bouchard, and McIver spins around Bouchard. Now to Osberg. Osberg overskates it. And now Osberg, a shot and a glove save by Tabashniak. 7:47 left, and what a chance there by the Warriors. Good work there by Moose Jaw. Osberg, Gibbs, Fiesel, Franks, and Hudek stay out there. Schultz with Lanigan and Mel. Warriors win that one. It's going to be Franks. He's going to get it back to Gibbs. Hudek at his own blue line. And that's going to be icing on Moose Jaw with 7:35 now remaining in the second period. 50-50s over $12,000 here at the Southland Co-op Center. In front of a very full or at capacity building. Face-off won by Mansway. It's going to go down to Schultz. Alex Schultz right side. Back door for Mel. And now Gibbs to Fiesel. That's going to be poked out there by Mansway. 7:15 left. Mansway. On the far side with speed. Able to bring it in. Trying to get it over. And that was almost deflected in there by Ryan Ulmer. Ulmer has it far side corner. Hudek trying to get it back to his D partner Franks. And Schultz able to get it up to Clark. Clark. And that's tipped wide of the Moose Jaw net. Gibbs is just going to get it out. Johnson. He spins around Fiesel. Johnson. Good vision out there on the ice. Now he's a pass through the middle. And that's just going to be covered there by McKechnie. Jonas Everson coming off the bench. And almost a breakaway pass for Jonas Everson. Went off the tip of his stick with 6:33 remaining in this second period. Still a 1-1 hockey game. Eli Johnson with the lone goal of this period for Regina. His fourth of these playoffs. And puck's in some skates. Severson going at it against McIver. Thule trying to get it. And he's able to get that puck out. Brown and Johnston out there with Namath. And that pass looking for Thule. Back up to Severson. He's in a foot race now. Namath has it far side. Now to Johnston. That's going to be tipped in there on Tabashniak, and he's just going to hold on to it and get a face-off with 6:08 remaining second period. Left second period, shots 15-13 in favor of the Pat C's. Moose Jaw looking to get this series tied. And Severson and Brown going to take the draw. Brown with Gibbs and Park, Namath, McIver. And McIver couldn't hold the line. Namath to Park. Carson Park, nice work. Park walks to the middle. And that's going to be a penalty on Jonas Severson. So the Warriors go to the power play with 5:53 left. Will be Severson going off for the hook. Slowing down Carson Park in a good scoring lane. And the Warriors, who were for 0 for 1 on the Moose Jaw Carpet One floor and home power play, are going to go get another one here. They're the hockey game looking to take a 2-1 lead the second intermission. Shots 15-13. And Gibbs, Lesperance, Brown, Park, and Namath out there. And Brown's going to take the draw against Cruz Klapik. And it's going to be one back. John Kent gets it to the line, but not out. Right to Lesperance. Back up top to Namath. Namath and Gibbs. He's going to drop it for Park. Park to Namath. Namath up top, Park. Park to Gibbs. Gibbs and shot, stopped, the rebound, they're jamming away at it, the puck's loose! Ashniak, Warriors just throwing that puck on net and seeing what sticks. And the faceoff will come right side of left side of Tabashniak. L'Esperance, Brown, Gibbs, Park, and Namath stay out there. Klapik's going to take the draw. Out there with Bichard. Up front is forwards. Brown. And Klapik. And Brown. A little bit antsy. And Brown. The puck's loose, sitting there. And Klapik up the wall. Over to Park. And he's able to hold it in. Gibbs over to Park. Park to Gibbs. Now long shot. And Brown on the rebound. Couldn't put it home. Namath takes it on his backhand. And down to Park. Good looking power play here. Namath. Over to Gibbs. Back. Cross ice for Park. And Park gets slowed down. Namath able to hold the line. Left circle. Long shot. And that's tipped wide. Gibbs racing for it. Tate off the glass. That's going to go down the ice with 55 seconds remaining on this power play for the Warriors. Oh, so close to taking a 2-1 lead. Brendan Brown couldn't put home that rebound on the near side post. But the Warriors are going to regroup. Namath with Gibbs and Osberg. Dykart and Nagel out there now for Moose Jaw. Nagel has some space. Comes to Osberg. Osberg chips it down. And now 30 seconds remain. Gibbs down to Nagel. Nagel. That goes off his skate. Dykart with it now. Dykart. Left circle. To Gibbs. One-timer! And Osberg a shot! And that's blocked. Hits the post. Osberg able to hold it in. 15 seconds remaining. Sayers. Osberg has it now. Osberg to Gibbs, and that gets past him. And that's going to do it. Warriors had some great opportunities. And right to Nagel, that's offside on Moose Jaw. 3:52 now remaining. Warriors now 0 for 2 on the power play. They did everything but score on that power play, and they lead in the shot 16-15 here with 3:52 remaining second period. And the faceoff is coming back into the Moose Jaw end. Brown, Thule, Hudek, and Franks. Severson, Schultz, Serkan out there. And on the draw, Schultz. Back up to the Clark. Now down low, Wade Franks. Up the near boards to Thule. Puck, Severson. Now to Tate, left point. Tate, long shot off the stick there of Thule. Goes into the far side corner. Hudek as double team. Schultz still has the puck. Comes to Serkan, and his pass in the slot is going to be cut off now. Here's Noah Thule up the ice. Down low to Fiesel. Good work, Max Fiesel. Fiesel had the puck bounce on him. Gets it to Franks. Wade Franks. Walks around, shoots, and that hits the post. Everyone thought that Wade Franks scored there. Franks, hard work. Now Franks near side. Wade, Brown a shot, and that's wide. Severson clears the puck, goes off the stick and down into the Moose Jaw end. Comes to Tyler Hudek. That goes off the boards. Off the stick of Johnston. Now Bratton, Cooper Bratton. That's going to go down the ice for icing, yes. Now we got a face-off right side. Of Taylor Tabashniak. Gibbs, Namath, Osberg, Park, and Hawkness. Gibbs out there. It's going to be one back, Namath. Namath. Down, now Park. Osberg has Mansway on him. And now Park is able to come away with that puck. Park, good work. Now Park to Gibbs. Gibbs. And Bichard. Osberg. trying to get that puck. Comes near side, and that's going to leave the zone. 2:10 remaining. Second period in a 1-1 hockey game. And that's going to go off the body of Osberg right to Gibbs. Now trying to find Osberg. And Osberg, good work there, almost getting that puck. Sayers trying to hold it in. It's going to come out in the neutral zone. Logan Mell just going to dump that in. McKechnie is going to leave it there for Namath. Now to Park. His pass. Cut off there by Ulmer. Now McKechnie leaves it for Namath. Up the boards. Grabbed there by Gibbs. Ryan Gibbs. To Park. Leaves it for Dykart. Dykart's a shot. And Tabashniak able to make the save. Good work there by Carson Dykart, crashing the net. 1:24 left. Warriors lead in the shots now, 17-15. But it is a 1-1 hockey game here. Frank's coming out on the back end. Out there with Dundas. And Lanigan, Hudek. Shoots it through a screen, hits the back of Schultz. And now here's Schultz going after it. Going to beat out the icing. Schultz near side. 1:10 remaining. Puck's going to leave the zone. Tate going to flip that to Dundas. Now Dykart with it. Grabbed by Lanigan. Tate back for it. And now Nagel's going to grab it. Gage Nagel to Pinnell. Off a stick and Lanigan. Now Dundas, 50 seconds remaining. Dundas leaves it for Tate. And we got 40 seconds now remaining. And Lanigan. That puck's going to come near side. Or in front of shot. Stopped there by McKechnie. And Johnson. He and Lesperance are going to tangle. And Lesperance trying to hit Tate. Pinnell trying to flatten Tate. Comes near side. Franks, 15 seconds remaining. And that's just a near side pass. Carson Dykart going after it against Tate. Severson can't get to it. And that's going to go down the ice. No icing, they say. 2 seconds remaining, and that's going to do it here, folks. After 40 minutes, it is a tie, 1-1 hockey game. Shot Winbar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadian shots on goal. 17-15 on the Great West Tires shot clock. And we are going to go into the second intermission. Tied at 1, same as we did on Sunday. And Jonas Severson, or not Jonas Severson, it was Eli Johnson with his 4th of the playoffs, scoring on the power play after Brendan Brown took a cross-checking call, and they were able to tie the game. So that is where we sit. After 20 minutes, or 40 minutes, it is a 1-1 hockey game. We're going to take a short break and be back with third period action shortly. It's Winmar Warriors Hockey right here on Facebook and YouTube. Hey everybody, JD Houghton back with you inside the Southland Co-op Center for this third period between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians. And after 40, it is a 1-1 hockey game, same as it was on Sunday. So the Warriors will be looking to come out here and get a lead in this period and hopefully come away with a victory. If they win here tonight, they will force a Game 4 back here on Saturday night, 7:30 puck drop. And we're moments away from puck drop in this third period. In that second period, it was the Pat Canadians on the power play. Eli Johnson with his fourth of the playoffs, getting this game tied. Regina's third power play goal of this series. And the Warriors have made their way back onto the ice. Here we go for the third and potentially final period. This third period brought to you by Sudamel Electric, your official sponsor, official electrical, industrial, residential, commercial electrician. And now here comes Regina. Warriors will be looking to tie this series. We are in a tie 1-1 hockey game. And ready, potentially final period. Shots on goal after 40, 17-15 on the Great West Tires shot clock. And it will be Frank, Sayers, Brown, Fiesel, and Nagel out there to start this period. Big period here. Warriors looking to get an early lead. And Schultz, Serkan, Ulmer, Johnson, and Mansway out there for Regina. It's been a great series so far. Brendan Brown with a lone goal for Moose Jaw. He's getting ready. Brown is going to dump that in. Gage Nagel and Eli Johnson racing for it. Brown trying to take it away from Serkan. Mansway chips it off the boards, now a 3-on-2. And Mansway, his shot stopped, and the rebound also stopped by Luke McKechnie. The puck was bouncing, and he didn't get all that one. A good scoring chance for Regina. 21 seconds into this third period. Shots now tied at 17. And Brown's going to take, looks like Kieran Osberg coming on. And Sayers back to his D partner, Wade Franks. That's going to be shoveled out. Osberg back away. And that long shot negates the offside. That was close. Bratton right point. That's down now. Sayers, far side. Nagel runs into the ref. And that comes to Osberg. Tate going to knock it down with his stick. Near side for Mel. Severson jumps out of the way. And that shot is going to be blocked by Moose Jaw. Mel tied up. Dykart, far side corner. Now up the right wing boards to Lesperance. Lesperance gets it out in the neutral zone. Boston Tate out there. And he gets hit by Carson Dykart in front of the Warriors bench. And puck comes out of the zone right to Bratton. And Dykart takes that cross-ice pass away. McIver trying to chip it up the board. Stop there. Severson lifting the stick of McIver. And Mel now. Ryan Gibbs on it. And he had a hard time. Severson holds it in. Carson Dykart to the line. Not out. Now it's going to come back in. McIver poke checked. Near side for Namath. Now to Lesperance. Dykart to Gibbs. Nice work, Ryan Gibbs. Lanigan, near side Klapik, a 2-on-1. Over to Lanigan and a save. Cruz Klapik is going to give Regina a 2-1 lead, 2:31 into this third period. And Klapik, that's going to be his second. Made the first couple saves, and Klapik pounced on the rebound. Brown, Park, Fiesel, and it will be Cash Lanigan. Brown on the draw. Park able to shovel that in. And Hazel does a good job. And Johnson back with the puck. Brown, going to leave that for Carson Park. Carson Park now down to Brown. Brown up the boards. Hawkness able to hold it in, down to Park. Now Johnson grabs it, and he's going to pass it back. And it's going to come to Lanigan. Taken away by Brown in the neutral zone. Come back to Lanigan. And that's offside on Regina. And a face-off in the neutral zone on Moose Jaw's side of center. Osberg, Johnston, and Thule with Sayers and Fiesel. Draw against Maddox Schultz. It's going to be shoveled right side. Thule, good. Has Noah Thule able to take away that. Frank's long shot. That's going to go off Bowen. Takes that puck away in front, and Schultz almost had a look there. And Osberg with it. Kieran Osberg. Now near side to Johnston. His shot. That's going to be blockered away by Tabashniak. And that's a big hit by Maxon Johnston on Boston Tate. Mansway right wing corner. Up to Gardner. One touch to Schultz. His pass cut off by Sayers. Sayers to Thule. Chips that in. Bowen. First one on it. Regina gets around Namath. And Bowen is going to cycle that back to Schultz. Schultz has Dykert on him. Left side now, number 34. And that's a save there by McKechnie. Off the glass. And Sayers just going to get that down the ice. No ice. Tabashniak out to play it. Pennell able to take that away, and it's stuck in the pad of Tabashniak. A good chance there by Jonah Pennell. Try to squeak one through the wickets and tie this hockey game. 15:28 left. We are 4:32 into this third period. Dykart, Gibbs, and Lesperance, McIver, and Namath. On the draw, Gibbs back to McIver. Feeds it back to Ryan Gibbs. Has a lane. Gibbs a shot. That's deflected wide. And that's off a stick as that tried to just throw it in front. And Lesperance. Race with Johnson. That pass almost taken away by Moose Jaw. Namath off the glass. McIver. That puck's in the skates. Grabbed by Lesperance. And Gibbs in front, and Dykart with a chance. Now Severson with Serkan and Ulmer. That's taken away by McIver. Pat Canadians now. Serkan a shot. That's stopped by McKechnie. Regina now leading in the shot department. 21-19 on the Great West Tire shot clock. Face-off, glove side of Luke McKechnie. Brown. Hudek, Fiesel, Park, and Sayers. Warriors are going to win the draw. Hudek, Asmelt, now Bichard. That's going to be tipped forward. Here's Park. Carson Park now up the ice. Trying to split the D, and then gets taken down by Cooper Bratton. That's going to Fiesel, able to get it to Park. Now Park to Fiesel. Bratton able to steal that puck away. And now Cooper Bratton going to get that down. Gloved by Hudek. Hudek is going to bring the puck in. Hudek gets her, stops. Now back to Fiesel. Fiesel. Up top now to Hudson Sayers. To Park. Now Park turns and fires, and that's tipped on and stopped by Tabashniak. Good work there by the Warriors. And then Bichard takes down Brown after the whistle. And Franks, Namath, Nagel, Osberg, and Johnston out there. We're 13:49 left in this third period. Schultz going to be one back. Wade Franks, left point. Had Namath to Osberg. Kieran Osberg gets taken out by Schultz, and now Johnston on the back check, able to strip that puck. The series. And it will be on the blocker side of Taylor Tabashniak, Brown, Park, Gibbs, McIver, and Sayers out there against Schultz, Dundas, and Lanigan. Brown on the draw. Park and going against, and it's going to be able to keep that puck, bottom of the right circle. Sayers comes in. And now Park. It comes to Gibbs, one-timer, and that's stopped by Tabashniak. 12:55 now remaining. 21 on the Great West Tires shot clock. Just want to give a big shout out to the Southland Co-op Center and the community of Assiniboia for opening up their rink to us to play at least game 2 here. Hopefully game 4 on Saturday. Warriors are down 2-1. Comes to L'Esperance, right side. Sayers holds it in. Now sauce pass to McIver. His shot, and it gets through! How did that stay out? A great point shot there by Merrick McIver. Went off Schultz in front of the net and almost beat Tabashniak. Great play. Gibbs, Dykart, L'Esperance, Sayers, and McIver. Severson, Serkan, and Ulmer out there for Regina up front. Dykart, Severson. And it's going to be won by the Warriors. Ryan Gibbs, left circle. Nice work, a shot! 12:38 now remaining. Warriors getting some good chances here. Taylor Tabashniak standing tall. And the Warriors going to win that draw. Sayers back to Park, leaves that for Nagel, near side corner. Now Nagel slowed up, able to get that shot. It's also stopped by Tabashniak. Warriors generating some good chances here, winning those offensive zone faceoffs. With 12:27 remaining, shots 25-21. And Brown, Nagel, Franks, Namath, and Park. And Brown on the draw. Severson tied up. It comes to Nagel, and Nagel would have had a good look. Franks in the neutral zone to Namath. Now that goes off the stick of Nagel. And the Regina bench. Face off in the neutral zone. And now a face-off coming on Mushaw's side of center. Brown, Park, Nagel. And now Park able to spin around a check. Ulmer takes that away from him. Franks. Back to Namath. And Nagel trying to stretch past to Park. Almost worked. And Ulmer back to Mansway. And Park back to Johnson. Near side to Ulmer. Ryan Ulmer gets around one now, near side Severson. Now rink side to Serkan, couldn't bat that puck out. And Namath up the boards, into the skates to Serkan. Ulmer, he's shoved. Serkan trying to get that puck. Still in the skates, they're trying to jam it away. Now Brown takes it. Near side Franks, 11:20 remaining now in the third period. Now Gage Nagel. His shot off the body there of Franks. Franks has it in his feet. Gets it to McIver. And now Klapik. Ryan Gibbs playing defense, and he's able to block that pass. Couldn't get it. And Klapik to Schultz. Now Mel. Had the puck in his skates, and Osberg. The puck going to pop free. Schultz back to Tate, left side. Now that's going to go off the stick of Klapik, the lone goal scorer here in this third period. 10:40 remaining. Osberg with it. McIver gets around Klapik. Goes off the skates. And now Dykart for Gibbs. Ryan Gibbs drops it for Osberg. His shot, and that's going to be blocked. McIver, his shot. There's puck sitting there, and that's going to be dumped all the way down the ice. Warriors that close. And 50-50 winners taking home $7,660. And Brown, Park, Lesperance, McIver, and Sayers out there. Warriors have done a really good job. He poked out. Number going to go up. And Park at the blue line. Puck comes out. That's going to go by Johnson. Bichard in there. Lesperance. That's going to hit the linesman. And now Bichard left side. On him. And now Hudek. And now Hudek. Against Mansway. Against Man. Face off. Right side, 6-on-5. Nagel, Brown, Osberg, Park, Namath, and Sayers. Warriors. There's a tie-up. Comes to Nagel. He shoots sharp angle. Puck swatted right side. Nagel gets it over to Osberg. Up to Namath. Namath down to Osberg. Now Namath. Fake the one-timer, now Sayers. Sayers up top to Namath, long shot! And Park a shot! And that's stopped. And that's going to go down the ice. That will be icing with 1:14 remaining. And the face-off left side of Brennan Brown, Carson Park. And Sayers down to Brown. Brown, we're 1:05 remaining. Parks. Osberg. It comes to Sayers. He's going to kick it to Osberg. Now down to Park. And that's going to be shot. That's going to go down the ice for icing. And we're having some issues with the live stream. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. This is off my hotspot. So we got 50 seconds left in this hockey game. Warriors looking to force overtime. It's going to be Gibbs, Lesperance, Brown, Osberg, Namath, and Charlie and Carson Dykart. So Brown's going to take the draw against Severson. 50 seconds on the clock. Are we going to get some overtime here? And on the draw, it's going to be tied up. Puck sitting there. And it will be Johnson that gets it down. 40 seconds left. Namath, near side Osberg. To Lesperance, back to Namath. Now Brown. Up top to Osberg. Now Brown. To Severson. That's going to go over the stick of Namath. 24 seconds left. Charlie Namath. That puck is going to come to Ryan Gibbs. Now up Lesperance. And that's going to go into the open net and just wide. That will be icing with 11.3 seconds left. Warriors down to their final chance. And if they lose here tonight, they're down 1-0, or 2-0, excuse me, in this series with the third and potentially series clinching game on Thursday at 7:30 at the Cooperators Center. So Severson, Brown, Osberg, Nagel on the draw. It's going to be grab, Gibbs pushed. Johnson near side. That's going to come out, and that's going to do it. And we got 0.4 seconds left. And it looks like they're not going to add any more time. Warriors down 0.4 seconds left. And Brown, Nagel, Lesperance, Gibbs, Namath, and Osberg. And off the draw, that's going to do it, folks. The Regina Pat Canadians are going to win here back-to-back games by a score of 2-1. And they will take a 2-0 series lead back to Regina for game 3, which is Thursday night at 7:30 at the Cooperators Arena. So the Warriors, who've been down 2-0 before and come back, are 5-0 in elimination games, will need to win on Thursday to keep this series alive. If Game 4 is forced on Thursday, Game 5 will be here at the Southland Co-op Center on Saturday night. That is a 7:30 puck drop. And if Game 4 is needed. So Brendan Brown with the lone goal for the Warriors, back-to-back games. Warriors had their chances, just unable to capitalize, and it unfortunately fall 2-1 here to Regina and fall in the series 2-0. So Game 3, we'll be back in Regina on Thursday night, 7:30 puck drop at the Cooperators Arena. My name is JD Houghton here. Final here in Assiniboia, 2-1 for Regina. Thank you to the Southland Co-op Center for putting this on and accepting us and graciously opening up your doors to us here for game number 2. Didn't go our way here tonight, but we'll battle back on Thursday as the Warriors are 5-0 in elimination games. Thank you all for tuning in. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but the final here is 2-1. My name is JD Houghton. Have a good night, and we'll see you on Thursday in Regina.